Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to more at the Hundredline, Last Defense Academy. The last time we finished the Box of Calamity route, which actually had a pretty heavy ending, all things considered. But now... Oh yeah, except Nezumi exploded.
Get prepared.
She was a key. But anyway, now we are on the route where we didn't tell anybody we're from the future. Although Hirako just knew already, and so did... And Eito also inferred it, so...
Yeah. Well, whenever we went to kill, or to fight Eito, Takumi said something about returning to the past to, like, deal with him. And Eito knew that, too.
Right.
So it wouldn't make any sense for him not to know. In any case, now that you've had your breakfast, I have two very important announcements to make. Announcements?
Woohoo!
First of all, I have decided to give you run of the school. Every classroom is now unlocked.
Great value, Monokuma again. Mono Bear, rather.
Jeez, my arch enemy. Hate that stupid great value bear.
I'd originally planned to open them up little by little, but I was really touched by your show of determination yesterday. Consider this your reward.
Awesome. Dibs on first try in the guillotine room.
Whatever that is. We don't have one here.
What about the second announcement?
In order to make you a more efficient fighting unit, you need a team leader. The invaders have commanders, so we should have one too. And that position goes to...
Seriously, you want me to be the leader? Nobody said anything yet.
Aha!
Yeah, besides, it's Amino, not you, Gobble, you dumb bitch.
Huh? Me?
Oh.
Had to slip it in somehow.
Yeah.
You expose the traitor in her midst and save your commanding officer from a terrible fate. You've also demonstrated your ability to rally others behind you. Your personality makes you a perfect candidate, too.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Any objections? I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Pass my vote for Takumi, too. Although in my case, it's probably only worth 0.000000001% of a normal vote.
That's a lot of zeros.
It's always a Red Ranger that leads a team in those hero shows. Takumi's got red hair, so he should do fine.
Yeah. Red Ranger. Yeah. My dear sister and I dress in red too, but Mr. Sumino's probably the better choice. I had a vision that this would happen. Takumi will lead us all toward a brighter future. Fine, if that's how you all feel, I'll step down and let Takumi take over. I'm more the cool outsider type anyway.
Oh.
Nothing about you is cool. How about you, Shizuhara?
Hirako took a moment to think about it before answering.
I have no reason to oppose this decision.
Aha!
Good enough for me. Takumi Sumino, I hereby confer upon you the position of captain of the Special Defense Unit. I expect you to help your team members grow and lead them all toward a spectacular victory.
What was I supposed to say? Thanks, but no thanks? I don't think anyone would have let me weasel out of it like that. Instead, I resigned myself to the inevitable and nodded. Yeah, okay, I'll do my best. I mumbled a half-assed acceptance. Everyone said things like, "Nice to meet you, Captain," or "Don't let us down, Captain." I think they were just teasing me, though. After a few slaps on the back, they filed out of the cafeteria. Last to leave was Hirako. I hurried over to her before she could get out the door. Hirako, wait.
What is it?
What do you think it is? We're supposed to talk. You told me you'd tell me what you've been hiding today.
I don't remember making any such promise.
What?
I said I'd tell you everything if I didn't change my mind. I thought about it all last night, and unfortunately for you, I did change my mind.
You've got to be kidding me.
I have never kid anyone in my entire life.
Hirako pushed her glasses up the bridge of her nose for emphasis. She looked tired out somehow. Thought you were on my side.
Your side?
You didn't object when Siri made me captain.
That doesn't mean I approve of you. I just thought if you were leading the team, it would make things easier for me. Much better to have a figurehead in place so no one will bother me.
Figurehead?
In other words, you're a puppet leader.
You could have just taken the position yourself.
I'm really not the type to take the lead. Besides, I've seen this play out before.
What are you talking about?
Okay, well that confirms it. Nice to know we know where we stand. Forget about what I said last night. Just move forward and do whatever you believe is best.
With that, Hirako turned and left. The clacking of her heels echoed throughout the cafeteria, down the halls, and eventually faded away completely. I couldn't stop thinking about what Hirako had said. How did she know I traveled back in time? She told me to forget all about it, but that was easier said than done. I couldn't focus on anything else. My mind kept drifting back to this mystery. I needed to get the truth out of her. There had to be a way to convince her to tell me what she knew. Having decided that, I wandered all around the school looking for her. By the time I actually found her, the sun had already started to sink below the western horizon. I found Hirako in the war room. Siri was there too. They hadn't noticed me, but it seemed to be talking about something serious. I hid behind a nearby pillar, hoping I could listen in on them. In the end, I couldn't hear a thing. Those two were talking in secret. It must be about something important. What were they keeping from me? I was getting more and more curious. I cut my hand around my ear, but all I could hear was my pulse and the electronic buzzing of the nearby machinery. Damn it. Cursing wouldn't help, I knew that. All I could do was watch them as they carried on their mysterious conversation. I must have stood there like that for a pretty long time. Eventually, Siri handed Hirako something. It was small and fit into the palm of her hand. I couldn't make out what it was from where I was standing. Did she get some kind of allowance from him? No, it couldn't be. Whatever it was, Hirako slipped it into her clothes and left the war room. Siri followed suit a little while after. All that time, and I still didn't find out anything useful. What could Hirako have been talking to Siri about? What was that thing he gave her? I should go after her. I still have so many questions that need answering. It was past 11 p.m. by the time I headed back to the roof. I was still reluctant to give up and go to bed, though, so I decided to knock on Hirako's door instead. But when I got there was no one there. It was like Hirako had disappeared completely. How mysterious. This is ridiculous. Just where did she go? As I stood there wondering to myself, I heard a noise. It sounded like propellers. I looked over the railing and down into the schoolyard. There, hovering near the wall of fire, was a drone with a fire extinguisher mounted to it. And standing next to it, Hirako. Hirako activated the extinguisher and created a hole in the wall. She stepped through it and out into the night. Where's she running off to now? I scrambled down the stairs, hoping it wasn't too late to catch her. It's just another Hirako themed run.
Yeah, apparently.
I arrived in the entrance hall, and sure enough, one of the fire extinguishers was missing. I grabbed the remaining one and headed outside. Once I was past the wall, I walked around for a while, but didn't see any trace of Hirako. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. She could be anywhere out here. So does that have a picture of a squid with one eye over there? On the left.
Maybe. Squid Crossing.
Guess I have squids, terrestrial squids on this place. There's also a smiley face with a line through it over there. It's like you're not allowed to be happy in this area. And there's squids and some other stuff. But,
Maybe.
but now that I'd come this far, I couldn't just give up. Between what she told me last night and her conversation with Sire today, Hiriko had a lot of explaining to do. I wanted to know why she was wandering around off the school grounds at night too. Just what is she up to? Still glancing around, I made my way down a narrow alley between two crumbling old buildings. That's when I saw it. As I was turning a corner, I caught sight of someone. They were a pretty long distance away. It was dark too, so I couldn't make out many details. But even from behind, it was obvious enough who it was. Hiriko. She was standing outside the entrance to a building on the edge of the town ruins. It didn't look like a house. It was probably some kind of office or facility. She looked around her one last time before slipping inside and disappearing from view. I hurried after her. What is this place? Guess I'll head inside. I went through the entrance gate and headed toward the main building. I opened the door as slowly and quietly as I could and went inside. Right away, I noticed that one of the doors in the hall was slightly ajar and the light was spilling out from the room beyond. I crept closer and peered through. What the? A hand shot up to cover my mouth. I'd almost said that out loud. Hiriko was in there all right, but she hadn't noticed I was here yet. I noticed some kind of large machine casing a few feet away from the door. I darted in and snuck behind it. Phew. With a sigh of relief, I took another look around the room. It was packed with weird-looking machinery, most of it rusting or broken. Maybe this was a research lab once? Doesn't look like it's been used in a long time. I poked my head out from my hiding place to see what Hiriko was doing. She seemed to be operating one of the machines, pausing every now and then to adjust her glasses.
That should do it. Now.
She walked over to a giant locker and pulled the door open. Inside were, well, they were some kind of all-body suits, like what deep-sea divers or astronauts would wear.
What?
In the Killing Game route, she's the one who went and found the suit, and she said she found it in some building that we were, like, had to distract, the fighters while she went and got it.
Yeah, and she knew where it was.
Right. What deep-sea divers or astronauts would wear. There were several hanging in that locker, more than 10 at least. There were helmets, too, old-timey, heavy-looking ones. Hiriko grabbed a suit and a helmet and took them out of the locker. Wait, she's not going to change right here, is she? The thought of being here while she undressed got me really nervous. Luckily, or unluckily, she didn't actually strip down, but put the suit on over her clothes.
That's your sister. This is weird. There, ready to go. I'm running out of time. If I don't make the leap soon.
Did she say leap? What was that all about? Dang, this route's just going right in there.
Yeah.
And to think we almost got this one, but we decided to be honest and tell the truth. But that choice was almost a 50-50. We almost went straight to this route. At the back of the room was a control console of some kind. Hiriko walked up to it and brought her fist down on a big red button. That done, she stepped up to a circular platform next to the machine. She got to the center of it and stood there. Then particles of light started to fill the space around her. Wait a minute. What the heck? I had no idea what was going on, but my pulse was racing. My mind was drawing a complete blank. There was just one thought in my head. One thought and a rising sense of panic. Hiriko was going to disappear. I'd never see her again. I couldn't let that happen.
Hiriko!
Huh?
And the Takumi evaporated.
He merges with a fly or something. Because he didn't wear the suit.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, special effects.
What the hell?
Day 5. Not really sure what happened after that. But when I came to... I was on the floor, and Hiroko was holding me in her arms. At least, I think it was Hiroko. She had a helmet on, so I couldn't tell for sure. The next moment, though, that question was answered.
Takumi, are you alright? Get a hold of yourself!
It was muffled, but it was unmistakably Hiroko's voice. I felt a wave of relief wash over me, followed by a sharp pain.
What were you thinking? Jumping in without a leap suit?
Leap suit? Is that what the thing you're wearing is called?
Now we have a word for it. Term for it, rather,
Yep.
but yeah.
Yes. If you perform a parallel leap without one of these, it puts an incredible amount of strain on your body.
What's a parallel leap?
She didn't answer, and because of the helmet, I couldn't see what kind of expression she had on her face.
What are you doing here?
I followed you. I had some questions for you, about 100 of them at least. Although now it's more like 200.
At least your head wasn't seriously damaged. How's the rest of your body?
It feels numb. I don't think I can move. I feel really cold and nauseous too.
If you're going to throw up, do it after I leave.
Leave? Where are you going?
Back to the academy.
You're going back already? Why?
I don't have time to explain. It's already past midnight.
Midnight? What day is it now then?
Day 5, technically.
Late night, day 4, or early morning, day 5?
What does it matter? Are you trying to waste my time? Ugh, I have to go. You stay here and rest. I mean it. Don't you dare move from this spot.
Hiroko stepped away from me and made her way to a nearby locker. Not the locker she'd taken the leap suit from, a different one. She opened the door, revealing 2 drones, both fitted with fire extinguishers. Huh? 2? That didn't seem right. If Hiroko used one of them to leave the school, where did the other one come from? I'd left the fire extinguisher I used outside, leaning against the wall. Couldn't have ended up in here somehow, could it? While I was still trying to make sense of everything, Hiroko grabbed one of the machines and rushed out the door, still wearing her leap suit. After lying there for a while, the feeling started coming back to my legs. Pretty soon I was able to move around again and got to my feet. Still in the same place I was before, right? It looks the same anyway. What happened when I dove into that circle of light after Hiroko? And how long did I black out for? It didn't feel like very long, a minute at most. What could have happened during that minute? No use thinking about it now. I should go after Hiroko. I went to the locker and took out the other extinguisher drone. The pain hadn't completely faded yet, but I pushed through it and made my way outside. I knew where Hiroko was going. She told me herself, back to the academy. I still didn't get why, though. Hiroko had left the school in the dead of night, went to a weird research lab, then went right back to the school again. What was she doing? What was it all for? I kept pondering these questions as I made my way through the ruins. Eventually, I came in sight of familiar territory, Last Defense Academy, standing there just like I'd left it. But like you might be in a different dimension, so who knows what's happening.
Yeah.
Now, where's Hiroko? It's a good question.
You were told to stay in that spot, but you didn't. Because you can't control yourself. So, manually to the morgue.
To the morgue. It's a library.
Takumi just can't help himself.
Yeah. Ain't the sharpest tool in the Ted.
And the Ted.
Yes.
There's a tool in Ted. Poor Ted. Go to the hospital.
I can't remember where that was from. Yeah. Anyway, isn't this classroom usually locked? Looks like I can get inside now. Made a noise as we went in. Huh? What is that? Several desks were lined up in a strange classroom. And there was something lying on top of one of them. Something vaguely human-shaped under a white sheet. But nobody has supposedly died in our timeline, so this is a different one. I slowly walked up to it, grabbed the white sheet, and pulled it off. Oh no, he went to one of the routes where Ito is dead. And those routes
Wait.
where people were seeing multiple Takumis.
This checks out then. Oh god.
We're finally getting answers.
Yes.
No, it can't be. He was shut up in his cage. There's no way he could have gotten out. So then how? How did he get here? And why is he dead?
Before I could do anything, a loud noise erupted from somewhere else in the school. It sounded like it came from above me. Confused and bewildered, I rushed into the hall and up the stairs. When I got to the 3rd floor, I heard the noise again. It was coming from the infirmary. I don't have this place memorized. Where's the infirmary? Where am I right now? One of the stairways. I wish it showed me on the map where I am.
Yeah.
It's like, do I go this way or do I go that way? I'm gonna go to the right and hope it's the right one. Somebody was collapsed in one corner of the room. She still had the weird suit on, but her helmet was gone now. I could see her face clearly. It was Hiriko. I scrambled over to her and propped her up, just like she'd done for me earlier.
Hiroko, are you okay? Come on, hang in there.
I shook her shoulders and her eyelids fluttered open. When she saw me, her eyes went wide with shock. And then, for some reason, she kicked me in the stomach. I went flying like a rag doll. I smacked into a corpse recovery drone and it fell to the ground with a clatter. And that wasn't the end of it either. When I looked up, Hiriko was standing right in front of me. She reached out and began squeezing my neck hard. Felt like she was trying to wrench my head clean off.
Hiroko, what are you doing? Please, stop it.
I tried to pry her hands off me, but I wasn't strong enough. Whatever happened in the research facility had taken too much of a toll on me.
Please, Hiroko, at this rate, I'm really gonna...
I never got to finish. Next moment, I blacked out completely. I don't know how much time passed after that. My consciousness drifted back at some point for a little while. Everything was still kind of fuzzy, though. My vision was blurry. It was hard to make out what was going on around me. But I had the vague impression of someone standing in front of the revival-matic. It was Hiriko. There was a corpse recovery drone on the floor next to her. Was somebody inside? I really couldn't tell from where I was. I tried to sit up, but in the state I was in, I couldn't even lift my head up. So I just lay there and watched. The last thing I saw was the recovery drone getting sucked into the larger machine. And then everything went black again.
He thinks he's a key.
Right. The next time I woke up, it was a lot more sudden and more violent. I was on my feet, forced to stand with my arms held behind my back. Tell me, was all that just an act?
People do tell me I have a talent for inhabiting a character.
You sure fooled me.
It's me. I was Hiriko all along.
Yeah, I know. I looked over at the revival-matic. It was empty, and the drone from before was gone.
I only wish this was just a play. Then maybe we could rewrite the script so I wouldn't make such a horrible, terrible mistake.
A mistake?
I couldn't save him.
I had no idea what Hiriko was talking about, but it felt like it would be a bad idea to press her on it. Her voice was small and fragile in a way I hadn't heard before.
Well, we're done here. Let's get going.
Huh?
We're going back to where we belong.
Go through the time portal again. Dimensional portal.
Let's do the time warp again.
Wait, Hiriko, tell me what's going on. Why are we going back here?
You mean the lab?
This is some kind of research facility, right? Just what kind of research do they do here? Hiriko wouldn't answer me. She just kept going, leaving me no choice but to follow her. Hiriko, please tell me what's going on. I'm so lost. Bad enough that we're in this weird lab. But also, I saw a body back at the school.
A body.
Yeah, it was Ato. I saw him with my own 2 eyes. He was in the classroom on the 2nd floor. He'd been drained. He was just a dried-up husk.
Huh.
I see.
Is that all? Aren't you shocked by that?
Not especially.
Seriously? Hiriko turned away, shutting down any further conversation. She began flipping switches and turning dials on different pieces of machinery around the room. I trailed after her, asking question after question, but she ignored me and just kept working. Then she opened up the large locker.
Put this on.
That was the most she'd said to me in a while.
Oh.
Well, how do you like it?
You called this a leap suit, right?
See how it adjusted to fit your height? That's one of its special functions. It will automatically shrink or stretch to fit the dimensions of whoever wears it.
It's not like I'm insecure about being short or anything.
Oh, he definitely is. Look how angry he looks. Well, we should get going.
Hiriko stepped away from me. She pressed the red button on the control console and stepped onto the round platform like I'd seen her do before.
Come on, hurry.
She barked an order at me and I instinctively complied.
It'll start any moment now.
What will?
3, 2, 1. It's a warp gate. But just say it in a Scooby-Doo voice, and then, you know.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? I mean, they did take down a guy in like a diving suit once, right? So it's basically them. It was actually a leap suit. They took down somebody that was from a different dimension.
Yeah. It's done.
Huh?
Let's head back.
What? Back where?
Are we gonna go through this every time? Where else would we be going back to?
Hiriko stepped off the platform and hung up her leap suit in the locker. I did the same, still totally at a loss about what was going on.
Don't tell anyone what you've seen here today. You understand what will happen if you do, don't you?
Behind her glasses, her eyes were filled with murderous intent. I gulped nervously and nodded. It was around 4 a.m. when we got back to the school and still dark. Didn't get any sleep today. My list of questions I wanted to ask Hiriko was fast approaching 300, but I didn't have the energy to bring any of them up. My body got put through the ringer at the lab, then kicked and strangled shortly after. It was no wonder I was exhausted. She still hadn't apologized for any of that. Oh well, only one thing to do now. I went back to my room and fell onto my bed. All of a sudden, I felt more tired than I had in a long time. I allowed myself to relax and soon fell into a deep, deep sleep.
A coma, even.
I woke up and went outside, realizing I must have slept away most of the day. I didn't feel so tired or beaten up anymore, but my head was still as fuzzy as ever. Not so much from fatigue as the 300 or so questions swirling around in my head. For now, I decided to focus on just one of them, and I knew which one. Ato. Yeah, let's go check on Ato. I'm sure he's perfectly fine. It's like impossible.
Yeah.
You are dead. Just don't mention the machines or he's gonna go to another dimension and start a killing game.
Yeah.
Ato, you're...
What's the matter, Takumi? You look like you've seen a ghost. Not that I've seen a ghost myself, or seen how you look when you've seen one. When you think about it, is that expression a little problematic? I mean, it's hardly showing proper respect toward the dead.
They're alive. In response to my comment, Ito put his hands on the bars of his cage and pushed against them.
Last time I checked, yeah. If I were a ghost, I'd have phased out here a long time ago.
What's going on here? I saw his body just last night, didn't I?
Seriously, Takumi, what's wrong? Did you come across a corpse that looked like me or something?
He's quick on the uptake, as always. I barely said anything, he's figured it out already.
You might not believe it, but I know how to keep a secret. I still haven't told anyone about you coming from the future. Oh, as a reflex, sorry. If you need someone to talk to confidentiality, I'm always here. Come on, tell me what happened. Don't tell anyone what you've seen here today. You understand what will happen if you do, don't you?
I knew better than to take that risk. I left without saying another word. Well, you don't need to be impolite.
Yeah, just be like, can't talk right now.
That night, the others ate a sumptuous dinner in the cafeteria before heading back to their rooms. As long as nobody asked for frog, I struggled to force down a few spoonfuls of rice porridge. I put it aside and stopped Hiriko before she could leave. Hiriko, have you got a minute? I really need to talk to you. It's like, please.
He was begging for answers. This is that classroom that's always locked.
Yeah, I asked Siri to unlock it for us.
Why did you bring me here?
This is where I found it. This is where I saw Ito's body last night. He'd had all the blood drained out of him. Someone must have absorbed his cryptoglobin. But then, when I checked again today, the body wasn't here, but that's not the weirdest part. Ito's still alive. He's in his cage like normal. I even spoke to him.
And?
I got to thinking, and this has something to do with that weird lab, doesn't it? You mentioned something called a parallel leap before. That's what we did when we used that machine, right? I still don't really get it, but I get the feeling that's why so much just doesn't seem to add up. Hiriko was silent. It wasn't all that surprising, the way she'd been acting. I didn't expect her to tell me everything just like that. But I wasn't giving up. Instead, I ushered her into another room.
Why here?
You spoke to Siri about something important here yesterday.
You were spying on us.
I'd prefer it if you didn't put it like that.
Either way, it's not a pleasant habit.
Yeah, I was kind of stalking you all day, sorry. When you finished talking, Siri gave you something. What was it?
Just some dried kombu to help in case I got hungry.
Okay, now tell me the truth. Again, no answer. I sighed, shook my head, and moved on.
Quite the little tour of the school you're taking me on.
Huh?
This'll be our last stop. Last night, I rushed in here and found you passed out in the corner. I had no idea what had happened, and things only got more confusing from there. When you woke up, you kicked me in the stomach and tried to strangle me. Maybe you can explain that?
Huh?
You still haven't apologized for that, you know.
I didn't have a lot of choice in the matter. It was a regrettable accident.
An accident that nearly killed me.
Fine. I'm sorry. You've got your apology. Can I go now?
Hiriko was already turning to leave, but I grabbed her arm before she could go any further. I'm not done yet. After you nearly killed me, I came to just for a minute. And I saw you in front of the revival-matic with the corpse recovery drone. Who was inside the drone, Hiriko? You said I couldn't save him. Him who? Were you talking about whoever was in the recovery drone?
Was that all you wanted to ask?
Just one more thing, and this one's the most important of all. You already know that time travel exists. You knew I came here from the future. How? Hiriko pushed aside a lock of her long, silky hair and looked away. She was clearly nervous. She was biting her lip, fiddling with her choker, tapping her heels. Finally, she made up her mind and spoke up.
All right, I'll tell you.
You will?
On one condition. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to have a lot to do. I might struggle to get it all done by myself, so I'll need someone to help with it.
You mean me?
Naturally.
What exactly would you want me to do?
Just do as you're told. Follow my instructions and don't ask questions. I need you to be able to work in peace without stopping to explain things to you. Provided the work gets done, I'll answer your questions on the evening of day 9.
Interesting. You really will this time, right? You're not going to change your mind again.
I give you my word, just so long as you hold up your end of the bargain.
Hiriko looked me dead in the eye. I met her gaze without flinching. Okay, you've got yourself a deal. Day 6. Hiriko called on me in my room shortly before dawn the next morning.
I'll get right to the point. I'm going to the second to last defense academy today, and I want you to come with me. I'm sure you understand why we're going.
To get Nigo and the others, right? Hiriko nodded. It was no surprise she knew about the other campus. Sirei had explained it to everyone a few days ago, after all. Hey, wait a minute. Today? You don't mean right now, do you?
Of course.
It's not even 4:30.
Time is of the essence. We need to be back here before tomorrow.
Tomorrow is day 7. That was the day the first commander we faced came back to fight us again. You mean for the battle? How do you know about that already?
And that's a penalty. I told you not to ask questions. Or are you incapable of holding up your end of the deal?
I reluctantly held back the torrent of questions welling up inside.
Now, go and wake the others up.
Huh?
We'll need more than 2 of us for this journey. We need to put together an excursion team.
Okay, but why do I have to be the one to do it?
I know, it's such a pain, isn't it? Are you starting to see why I made you your captain now?
I decided to run things by Sirei before getting the others involved. No, don't go to
In my
him.
future, the other academy was attacked on day 10. During that battle, Moko was taken prisoner and later killed. It's better for us to avoid losing soldiers if we can help it, right? So I was thinking of going there and bringing them back here.
Oh. So he just wants Sierra to know about it,
Yeah.
and not, like, Kiriko's plan or whatever.
Yes. He's not running her up. I'd be very mad if he was.
Yeah, it would be. Why so early in the day, though?
Because there will be an invader attack here tomorrow. We'll have to leave soon if you want to make it back in time for that. Siri spent a few minutes thinking the matter over.
All right, I'll allow it.
Thanks. There's just one thing worrying me, though. When the attack does come, everyone's probably going to ask how I knew about it. I've already decided not to tell them about the time travel, so...
Don't sweat it. I'll come up with something.
Yeah, it's true, I forgot about that. It's actually good he told Siri that...
As it happens, I received word from the artificial satellite.
Siri was explaining the situation to the rest of the team.
Yeah.
According to their intel, there's going to be another attack sometime tomorrow. They were able to deduce this by analyzing the enemy's movements from above. There's going to be a lot more of them than you saw on your first day here. So I've made up the decision to call in the troops from the other campus to supplement our current fighting strength.
I had to hand it to him. He sounded convincing. The others accepted the story without a second thought.
So you're saying we need to get there and back before tomorrow?
Hiriko is playing her part too. You'd never have guessed this was her idea in the first place. So who's going and who's staying?
Sumino, Shizuhara, Kawana, and Kanzaki. You'll be our excursion team.
What about me? I want to go murder the guys at the other campus too.
Oh!
Nobody said anything about murder, Miss Amamiya. Ugh. I get Takumi and Hiriko. We've seen they can fight, but why'd you pick the other two?
Yeah, why did you pick us? If we end up having to fight while we're out there, wouldn't Takamaru or Darumi be a better choice? No, but that would leave us without any experienced fighters back here. Just think about what it would mean if the excursion team didn't make it back in time. Guess that makes sense.
Huh?
You handle it, Tsubasa?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't eaten today, so if worse comes to worse, I won't have a lot to throw up.
Huh?
How about you, Shoma?
He'll be fine. I've been giving him some intensive training the last couple days.
Right, that's why I look like this now. Can't even control it now. If I relax a little, I go back to normal. Sorry, you must have found that pretty revolting, huh? Nobody spoke. We were all still in shock. Well, not all of us. Shoma himself was fine, and Takamaru seemed to be been the one training him. And also, for some reason, Hiriko wasn't fazed by Shoma's transformation either, almost as if she'd seen it before. Anyway, you don't have to worry about me. I'll do my best to be useful in my own trashy way. You guys remember when I mentioned feeling a surge of power before? You all felt that too, right? We all nodded. I get the feeling we can do great things with this power.
The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of the world. There's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences.
By going back in time, I'd broken that absolute law. And the resonance effect that made everyone stronger was already having consequences I hadn't counted on.
Let's be on our way. We can't afford to waste time.
Alright, good luck out there.
Y'all take care now. Yeah.
Keidaro.
With that, the members of our excursion team went to the war room for an additional briefing from Sirei. Apparently, there was a shortcut we could take by putting out flames at strategic locations. This route would cut down on our journey time considerably. It still wasn't the kind of round trip we could make in a couple of hours, though. If we made it back before sunset, that would be enough for me. Is everybody ready?
Yes. The noise. Ready.
I don't know.
Well, we'll take good care of the place while you're gone.
Yes. Anyway, then let's go. Wait, I still need to go to the bathroom. Point to the map. The shortcut is...
Right over there.
How do you know that?
Siri told us so, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Don't just stand there mumbling. Get moving.
Skip. And then we were there.
So quick.
Hey, we finally made it.
So that's second to last Defense Academy? That's it. No doubt about it.
You're talking like you've been here before.
I thought I told you not to ask questions. Do you want another penalty? A penalty?
I hope they have bathrooms. I'm ready to burst.
Oh my god.
Yoma dashed off toward the school and disappeared inside.
He could have just gone on the way here. He probably couldn't go outdoors. He strikes me as a delicate type.
Then, as the rest of us got closer, I saw her. Nozomi. The last route we were just in, you exploded.
You scare me.
My pulse started racing. My breathing got heavier. I felt an uncontrollable burning in my chest. Nozomi was alive. She was alive again and right here in front of me. Without thinking, I almost reached out to touch her, but I fought that impulse and pulled it back. Right, that's right. This was the moment I'd been waiting for, the whole reason I made this trip. It wasn't because Hiriko told me to. Even if she hadn't, I'd have insisted on coming anyway. This was all to see Nozomi again. This time, I'd do whatever it took to protect her.
The pose.
She has to go down to his height level.
Oh, look, you're so short. You must be Takumi, right?
Huh?
And you two are Hiriko and Tsubasa. I don't understand. How do you know our names?
Hiriko, Tsubasa, and I shared a confused glance. But then...
Oh dear, I'm most terribly sorry we weren't here to greet you.
Greet us? We had to help Kiyoshika get her sword out of her you-know-where.
Really?
Technically, it was her sword sheath.
It was stuck in there pretty tight. Took us a while to pull it out.
Her, you know where? You don't mean...
Please don't get the wrong idea. It was lodged in the drain pipe in the bathroom, that's all. Lady Ferrara thrust the holy Jumanji sword sheath in there in a moment of impish high spirits. It was clogged. What was I supposed to do? Just what do you think my beloved sword is? Well, I know it's something you use to... don't say another word. Well, back up a minute. Can you answer our question, please?
Yes. What's all this about coming to Great House? You received a communique from the Honorable Sire, you see.
I think it's communique. Communique.
Communique?
You know what? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't... I take it back. I don't know.
Well, either way, you said both. So one of them is right.
I see. So basically, Sire called ahead and let you know to expect us.
Also, you are cutting out a little.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I hit the wrong button. Give me a second, everybody. Okay, I am back now. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Sounds fine.
And not just... Oh, that's his line. You go.
Yeah. She was ready. Something, read already, please.
Not just that. He told us the other stuff he's been keeping secret too.
He explained how the circumstances have changed. Wait, I still don't get it. If Sari could contact you, why did we have to come get you?
Yeah, they could have just walked themselves, right?
He was only able to get in contact a few hours ago. The electronic interference has been rather fierce as of late. But you know what's going on now. About the attack on the Last Defense Academy tomorrow. Yes, we do. That makes things easier. I wouldn't want to waste time explaining things to you. Nico, get the school bus ready to leave. Yeah, she shouldn't know about that. People are gonna catch on. She better be careful. It already is. I'm afraid that I won't be joining you, though.
Huh?
I am unable to abandon Second to Last Defense Academy I've been ordered to guard it with my life.
Why were you allowed to leave the other up?
Who knows?
Ordered by who? Is it the CRA person?
No, these orders came from someone higher up.
Nico looked up as she said this. He said this.
Yeah.
Up at the huge celestial body in the sky, lit with countless mechanical lights, the artificial satellite. The Death Star over our heads.
Yep. The enemy hasn't realized the school is the only decoy yet. Sooner or later, they'll attack it. This, again, you are like being blatant about this at this point. You know way more than other people. When that happens, are you planning to self-destruct? Oh my! How did you know? Sorry, but I won't allow that. We can't afford to lose you.
I thought Hiroko was showing a softer side of herself. I was wrong. The very next moment, she dashed toward Nico and brought her heel down viciously on his head.
What?
What the? Whoa, that was sweet. I wish I could do axe kicks like that. Nico fell to the ground with a thud, still scattering sparks from the top of his head. Some part of his body was making a high-pitched staticky whine I'd never heard before.
Why did you do that?
Good grief. And I thought I was the killer of this group.
Don't worry. An attack like that won't destroy him. I just forced him to shut down for a while.
Everyone stood rooted to the spot, stunned into silence. It felt like we were doing that a lot today. As usual, Hiroko was totally unconcerned about what anyone thought of her.
The second Hiroko gets into business and she knows all of the information she needs to know, she is all action. Meanwhile, Takumi's like, well, guys, I'm kind of scared.
There's a lot of invaders.
Yeah, kind of sleepy too. I'm just gonna drop into a coma real quick. Takumi is such an awful protagonist compared to Hiroko. I swear. Like, if you like Takumi, that's fine, but he is a really bad protagonist. Anyway. Now, let's get going.
She picked Nico up like he was a piece of hand luggage and began carrying him toward the parking lot where the school bus was waiting. And then, with all of us safely on board the school bus, we left second to last Defense Academy behind without another word.
Pixel bus? Nope.
No Pixel Bus today, fortunately. This whole episode had added another 100 questions to the list of things I wanted to ask Hiroko about, but I just have to keep them to myself until the end of day 9. I sat squirming in my seat, reminding myself to be patient, no matter how difficult that might be.
By the way, does it feel like we're forgetting something important?
Something important? I've got all 28 volumes of my favorite manga.
What's so important about that? And I've got my signed world championship belt. Ugh, nobody cares.
Now that you mention it.
Weren't there supposed to be 4 of you?
Show up.
Oh no! Shoma! We forgot all about him.
We made a U-turn and rushed back to second to last Defense Academy. Sure enough, we found Shoma in the courtyard there, tears streaming down his face. We picked him up and made a fresh start on our return journey.
It's fine. Really, I don't mind. It's no wonder you'd forget about me. I know my existence is about as flimsy as a 0.01 millimeter thin piece of rubber.
That's not true.
Did you actually
That's
understand
oddly
what that
specific.
meant?
Not exactly, but I kind of got the gist of it, you know? There's only one thing you can use a rubber that thin for.
Don't say it!
We spent the rest of the journey doing our very best to cheer Shoma up. Eventually, we built his self-esteem back up to its normal, albeit still low level, and Last Defense Academy came into view on the horizon.
You all made it back. That's a relief.
Almost left without Shoma.
Yeah. Were you worried about us?
No, I was just... Never mind, it ain't important.
He's been pacing around the school in a tizzy the whole day.
That's just part of my training routine. Today's leg day, that's all.
So those guys with you are... Faceless NPC squad?
Hello there. My name is Nozomi Kyorafuji.
I'm Moko Mojiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction. Yoshika Magadori, at your service. Bow your heads, peasants. I am Karara Uzazuki, the great and powerful.
And I'm Yumikamu Omokage, teenage assassin, hopeless romantic, and all-around nice guy.
Hey!
We're all totally distinct characters.
Maybe a little too distinct. We gotta introduce ourselves too, or we'll look boring next to them.
That's alright. Nico already told us all about you.
Nico is that little critter in the red beret, yes?
Him. I'm second to last Defense Academies.
You're basically Sirai's underling, right?
He filled us in on you guys from the second campus anyway. Already.
Anyway, let's get started. What are the rules for this killing game, Sirai?
Ain't no killing game.
He says while eating a steak.
Yeah.
We have another battle coming up tomorrow. Now that the introductions are over, we should rest up until then.
So you guys are really gonna fight with us? You know it. We'd scarce come all this way just to deny you now. The team from the other academy had discussed their resolve on the way over. After Nico told them all about World Death, Cryptoglobin, the Exodus Project, the artificial satellite, they were in no doubt about what they had to do. From here on, we just protect the baby in the defense room until day 100, right?
Then the missiles he's been charging up will be launched in all directions. All the invaders will be wiped out. And that'll be the end of World Death.
But right before, we shoot off an escape pod to meet back up with the rest of humanity on the artificial satellite. What possible reason could we have for refusing to help? We make it through these 100 days, everyone's stories end happily. We're with you all the way.
Thanks, guys.
Glad to have you on board. Our team welcomed the new arrivals with open arms.
Oh, it just melts my cold metal heart to see you all getting along. Those invaders won't know what hit them now. What do you guys say to another cheer? All together now.
Special Defense Unit! Best in the world! Indestructible and undefeated! Never lose! Never yield! Special Defense Unit, fight on!
I can't put my finger on it, but something feels off. Didn't we have a lot more teething troubles getting everyone to work as one big team last time? Well, it's not like I want everyone fighting amongst themselves, so I guess this is fine. With night drawing on, everyone went back to their rooms, including the new members, who had new rooms assigned to them. For some reason, Nozomi stayed back after the others had gone.
Huh?
Something wrong?
No. I just wanted to thank you for going to all that trouble to come collect us. Because, reading is so hard when you're tired. That school was only a decoy, so if we stayed there sooner or later, we'd... Anyway, I really appreciate it.
Knock it off. I haven't really done anything to deserve your thanks. you want to thank me, do it after we make it through this, right here on day 100.
I never expected you to say something like that.
Sorry, too corny?
Not at all. I agree. We'll pick this up again on day 100.
That's right, this is what I'm here for. This is why I came back to the past. To protect Nozomi and to make sure everyone survives. Secondary objective is everyone else, but Nozomi's primary. This time I won't make the same mistakes.
Well then, Takumi. Good night.
And let me look at this door for some reason. With those parting words, Nozomi left and went to her room for the night. I thought I was alone, but then I heard a noise. I turned around, but there was nobody there. Must have been my imagination. Must have been the wind. Still not totally convinced, I made my way to my own room. There was a faint aroma of lavender in the air, a scent that felt weirdly familiar. That's the perfume that Miriko wears, yes. Now I want lavender perfume.
There's a lot of them. There's also lavender deodorant too.
Ooh.
Lavender shampoo, lavender body wash, lavender everything.
Gotta get lavender everything.
Yeah, lavender body oil, lavender lotion. Shall we go on?
Okay, you want to stop here before the battle, or do you want to do the battle and then stop?
I guess we can stop here.
Yes. That way there's still hope that Murmrum will survive.
Yeah, we can think about the possibilities and the ramifications therein.
Okay, everyone. If you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
So long. Farewell.
Bye, Onara.